So, shall we play some Ironclad? I think we shall. Used to be my favorite character in this game. Still is in some ways. Why does pressure points feel so bad when the damage scaling can be so strong? It's the upfront cost of pressure points. It can scale really high, but it can't do very much immediately. And immediately is when you need to do most of the stuff in Slay the Spire. Late elites galore. I really like this formation in particular here. Get 2 rest sites along the way. This feels like an ample opportunity to take 18 damage and get a random rare relic to start. 18 damage, that's only 3 fights with Burning Blood. We'll heal that back, no problem. Smiley face. And we're fighting Slime Boss, against whom rare relics are a bit better on average, if you ask me. Looks like a fantastic Act 1 layout overall. My favorite now is the Defect. I think the Defect is the most creative and different ways to win. And is the trickiest to find win conditions for, often. Easy peasy. Okay, we're going to have a really good Slay the Spire run. 18 damage for a Pocket Watch is arguably one of the best possible starts for Ironclad in the entire game. It's going to be a bit one-sided. I think we even get to fight this elite now. We'll just do 3 elites, 3 fires, no prob. Yeah, Defect has the craziest infinites, that's for sure. Definitely. So, with the Pocket Watch, as long as we play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, which is, by the way, the only thing you can do as an Ironclad with the starting deck. You've only got 1 and 2 cost cards, so you can't possibly play more than 3 in one turn. In order to draw 3 additional cards on the next turn. So we draw 3 extra cards every single turn, and I cannot possibly deactivate this effect until we find a 0-cost card. Do I want a Cleave or an Iron Wave? Cleave versus Slime Boss is definitely the recommendation here. Hey there, Woods. We ended up dying in the late game, unfortunately, as we're not able to get our initial damage high enough to deal with 200 health units. Take a Cleave. Just master Wild Strike. Just do it. Just don't not do it. Easy. Actually like a better block card at the moment. A Ghostly Armor or Power Through would be really appreciated. Currently we're not actually able to gain any health because these enemies keep hitting us. Heart of Iron's good. And Perfected Strike Pocket Watch is pretty good too, actually. It's a 2-cost attack, which is great when you don't want to play more than 3 cards. Sure, I'll take 1 Perfected Strike. Possibly we'll find others, but even if we don't, life's pretty good here. Go Perfected Strike, defend. Cleave, defend, defend. Next turn, Perfected Strike. Plus 4 health from the Cultist. Pretty good. Thanks to the power of Pocket Watch. Health finally going up. There's a Wild Strike. Clothesline's also okay with the Pocket Watch. I will take 1 Clothesline. Upgrade 2 cards at random. Pretty hard to go wrong here. In exchange for a big chunk of our health. Nothing we can't handle, mind you. And the 2 random upgrades will definitely make this elite fight a lot less painful than it would be otherwise. I'll do it. 1 strike and 1 defend. Basic, simple, yet effective. Ow. Well, that sucks. Not enough damage to kill any of them. All we can do is block for 5. Ouch. A lousy fight. We're not going elite? Oh yeah, we are. You kidding me? I have no fear. 3rd Wild Strike. True Grit's interesting. Clash. Clash no good with the Pocket Watch here. Yeah, exactly, Doom Train. Just invite disaster? No, thank you. Because we have the Heart of Iron, we should be able to deal with this elite, even without an upgrade. It'll be a little annoying, but Pocket Watch makes the... whatever this fight is, a lot less threatening. Yeah, what's a wound when you draw 8 cards? What's dazed when you draw 8 cards, you know? I think this is the fight for the Heart of Iron. Make my life nice and easy. Probably double defend. Since I can't kill, we should probably block. Heyo, Zuthus. Stuff. There. Who said we can't take the elite? Now we get a strike dummy. I should have taken the wild strike. I admit it. But all of our strikes get better, and so does perfected strike by 3 points of damage. We take a Burning Pact, a Sever Soul, or a Seeing Red. Interesting. Burning Pact is pretty good. How many times have I completed the Ladder Streak Challenge? Asks Mr. Beechgrove. 4 times, I believe. Exclamation point ladders? Should have links to the ones that won. Five times. Even better. Can't believe we've done it 5 times. Seeing Red also passable with Pocket Watch, especially with all these 2-cost cards. We can do Seeing Red, 2-cost card, 2-cost card is an option. Do I upgrade Perfected Strike? I mean, we've got Strike Dummy, I believe. Let's make it powerful. Play cards until the cows come home. I like that. Take 6, heal 6. Can we do any better? Not really. Chopped in half. Dual Wield can make more perfected strikes. Demon Form is kind of nice with Pocket Watch, giving us strength every turn, and is another unmastered card, but doesn't really fit with what we're doing right now. Maybe if I had Snecko Eye. I guess I'll take one. We can make that work for us later. Heavy Blade could be good. Generally speaking, I like to skip Tiny Chest, especially with no question marks this act. Tiny Chest says every 4th question mark room is a treasure room, but we'd have to take the relic instead of getting the blue key, which means we'll have to skip a different relic later. So in order for Tiny Chest to actually be worth it, you have to get 2 treasures from it. And even then, it's questionable. So I'll take the blue key here. Now we have to take the second demon form. Well, maybe not have to. I think what I'm going to do is sleep. For a bit more HP here, because of that upgrade 2 we took earlier. We end up facing a regenerationing Gremlin Knob. I guess I'm just going to play the Perfected Strike and the Strike. This is a pretty bad turn 1 with Bash Clothesline, unfortunately. Depending on the draws, I may choose to Ancient Potion. Three strikes won't kill. Let's do it. We might get a kill next turn if we draw the Perfected Strike, but we also might not. Looks like that's a yes, just barely, thanks to the upgraded strike. Cool. So we waste the potion, but I like that we hedged our bets there. Petrushka gives us 2 relics out of the next 2 non-boss chests. Well, maybe I should have kept the tiny chest after all. Regen potion's fine, and there's another perfected strike. Here we go. Perfect deck. Go. Perfected strike dummy. We also have more than enough money to make this shop worth it. I mean, there's a shop here too. It's actually probably better to get the money before going to the shop from this fight. Might as well, right? Yes, Perfected Strike was already mastered. Ouch. Please stop. That wasn't too bad. There's the Heavy Blade, or the Wild Strike, or a Fire Breathing, which is actually not bad with Pocket Watch. This is based on cards drawn. Interesting. Probably going to skip? Yeah. What about Prismatic Shard? Letting us find cards from other colors. Bit odd with Strike Dummy, don't we think? If I want to make Perfected Strike work, that's certainly not it. Bash, you suck. What about Bloodletting? Yeah. Bloodletting real strong-like. This gives us a way to play more than 3 cards in one turn, which we'll want to do sometimes. To great effect. Yeah. Yeah, for example, this turn we'll want to use the Bloodletting, because we can play Defend, Shrug. Wow, I could play Perfected Strike. Better to play the Clothesline here. Clothesline, Strike Plus. $29 plus 15. We're 1 away. That's funny. Defend, strike works just fine, though. Take 2. Yeah. Art of War? If we play no attacks during our turn, we'll get bonus energy next turn. There's the ghostly armor I asked for, but there's also a feed allowing us to gain max health by devouring an enemy, and that is really good at this point in the game. Really good going into Slime Boss, too. I want to eat things. I want to eat things so much I'm actually willing to upgrade Feed here, so that it raises our max health by 4. And yeah, Pocket Watch is really just absurd. Truly, truly absurd. 3 additional draw per turn is such a strong effect. It's pretty hard to go wrong with. So if I play the Demon form, we're not killing next turn. I have to tank the hits. Or I could go aggro here, play Perfected Strike and Strike, and we just try to not take the hit. I think we're going to do better with Demon form in play, ultimately. We could Speed Potion here to tank this hit much better. But I think Defend, Clothesline is already pretty dang good. Just play 3 Slimed? Sure. Stalling for time means more strength. Play 3 more slimes. That way we get the energy this turn. So I can do strike, strike, clothesline. And now we have comparatively few slimed in the deck, right? I got rid of 6 of them, so there's only 4 left. Yeah. Chop you in half as well if I wanted to, but I don't want to. 3 slime left. And here's the power of Bloodletting. Perfected Strike, Bloodletting, Nom, kill, kill. Fight's over. Thanks, Bloodletting. GG. Double tap can... Limit Break can double our strength. Double tap can play an attack twice. Which is really good with... Actually, double tap is crazy good with Pocket Watch. Perfected Strike, now that I think about it. But it's also tempting to take Immolate, because we currently don't have an area damage option. Any cards I'm particularly dreading Mastery of? I think Double Pain is going to be really difficult. Not sure how to do that one. 4 times is good, right? Cleave crying in the corner. Cleave does not count. Maybe it does. Pyramid Pocket Watch, believe it or not, not really a thing. I could take double potions? Oof. Actually, it's still a pretty good Runic Pyramid, because we have the Bloodletting. And just using Runic Pyramid to... just using Pocket Watch to fill our hand turn 2 is pretty good. Pyramid is really good with Art of War, and really good with the Feed and the Bloodletting. Which makes me want to take it here. Pyramid says, we no longer discard our hand at the end of turn. I like it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. It's got to be better than Ectoplasm. Who even needs gold? I do. We want gold. We would like lots of gold. We'd also like a rest site. I guess we can fight 1 early elite. Not too bad. We want to upgrade our Bloodletting with priority here. I might go to this shop. We'll see. Being able to remove a strike might be a decent idea. Even though it does make our perfected strikes a little bit weaker. Still a big deal. So again, the best thing about the Pocket Watch here is that it lets us at the end of turn 1, draw up to a full hand with the Runic Pyramid that we then get to retain to our heart's content, essentially. Is there any way I'm ever able to kill next turn? Double tap Perfected Strike's probably overkill, actually. Do double tap strike. Deal 24 damage. Bring it into the 20s. Bloodletting or Perfected Strike works pretty well then? Sure. We P-Strike, double tap feed. Now, the double tap Perfected Strike is already a kill. 9/9/12 is not a kill. Hey, there's the Bloodletting, though. Exact lethal. And a second Bloodletting, which we actually need 2 copies of for Mastery. And that's amazing in this deck, because we have hand clog problems. Let's turn those hand clog problems into slaughtering all of our enemies' problems. Please. A lot of times now, it no longer matters if we activate the Pocket Watch or not, because we're retaining so many cards that our hand will be full on the next turn regardless. Two Bloodlettings in hand. Let's play some of this stuff. Easy. Headbutt to put a card back on top, not too bad. Sure. Do we actually want to go to this store? So we could go to this store instead. We already have enough money to get a removal or a relic, so I think we just go now. Self-forming clay would have been pretty good. This is a deck that could use a Rupture with double Bloodletting now. Would I take Rupture? Well, I don't know if I'm willing to pay 78 gold for it, but taking it normally might be a decent idea. Wild Strike is back. Worse than ever. Bag of Marbles for vulnerable turn 1 could have been nice. I'm just here to remove a card. Everything else is worthless. And we'll use the rest of our money to get a Dead Branch. Good talk. Remove all strikes, get bites. Not today. Yeah, that's interesting. Normally, Runic Pyramid Dead Branch, not really a thing. However, bear in mind we have 2 copies of Bloodletting. I think we're going to be fine. Let's get them both upgraded now. Bullshit train, go! First elite, Gremlin Leader. Not the turn 1 I like. I play Demon Form, turn 1. I don't think that's how we do this. I'm not really willing to double tap strike, but maybe I should. Alright, let's Burning Pact the Ascender's Bane first. Okay, that's a bit better. Feels to me like the right play here is Armaments on Bloodletting, play Bloodletting Plus, play Demon Form, and then lastly use Feed to kill the Sneaky Gremlin. We miss out on Feed for this fight, but we get Demon Form in play turn 1, we full block this turn, and we kill the Sneaky Gremlin. I don't really see any other way that's going to happen. And as our first elite, not feeding here of all places seems quite reasonable. Oh, Arma Strike would kill the Sneaky Gremlin too. But then I can't play the Demon Form this turn. I really want to play the Demon Form this turn. Oh, we also get a new card when I do this. Rage. Okay, that's fine. I think we're going to want double tap Cleave next turn. There it is. And that'll do exactly enough damage to kill everybody. So I could double tap Cleave and Shrug, but that alone will not be enough, right? I'm going to take a ton of damage if that happens. So what we're going to do is Headbutt, Bloodletting Plus. Draw Bloodletting Plus. Now I can play both Defends as well. And then maybe next fight we'll use the Regen Potion. Vajra, +1 strength. No problems there. Infernal Blade makes a free attack and... Or we can take a Real Armaments. Let's take a Real Armaments. Armaments can upgrade a card in our hand or upgraded every card in our hand. which is going to upgrade the Bloodletting, the Double Tap, the Demon Form, and any cards made by the Dead Branch, too. I like it. I think we're going... No, we're not going this way. We don't want to go to that shop. So we want to go here. Yeah. Bronze Scales give us 3 thorns. Ink Bottle will probably waste our draws. I don't think we're going to be getting a whole lot of use out of that most of the time. But it's nice to have regardless. Use the regen potion here. Berserk Plus. How convenient. Have I ever had a successful Runic Pyramid Snecko-Eye? Yes, Deathdraw. Twice that I can remember. Once was with 2 copies of Bullet Time on the Silent, which made it work. And the second time, I think, was Meteor Strike Defect. You really need an exceptional set of circumstances for it to work out like that, but when it works, it's really good. Second Shrug or a Twin Strike. This hits really hard, actually, for 1 energy. And scales with our strength. Actually, I love this card. Unupgraded common attacks. Get in the deck. Because you do 9 damage twice. And then some. Alright, we'll upgrade the Demon Form. Yeah, an insane self-imposed handicap. But it's doable. It is doable. Feast on the bird. Be the bird. Much as I'd like to play Demon Form in this fight, I think we don't have the time for it. Feed Cleave exactly kills the front cultist here. Thanks, +1 strength. And then I'll play Bloodletting so that I can go double tap Perfected Strike plus. Kill that one too. Easy. Beautiful. Searing Blow is here. Well, nice try. We actually have just enough money for a shop to be maybe worth it here. Could remove another card. Doesn't feel that important, though. Thunderclap could be our vulnerable source here, although I'd much rather have a Shockwave or an Uppercut. I'll hold out for something like that. Shelled Parasite is here. Ouch. A Burning Pact Strike. Oh, hello. Take Arma back, take Shrug back. Alright, we'll eat you, but only because I want to. Not because I have to. Pummel's nice. Pummel Flex next turn looks pretty good. Oh, you stinky son of a gun. Alright, I've got an answer for you then. Die. That's my answer. Wild Strike. Plus. Having bad attack cards in this deck does not seem like it helps me very much, although this does do 20 damage. 21 damage, actually. Playing it is a big mistake, though. Hell no. Oof. Let's draw cards. Still oof. Duly noted. One more energy, sure. Get a Mortivore. That's right. You show them who the boss is. There's a wild strike for us. You love it. Pretty good damage with this deck. Bottled Tornado and a Limit Break. Huh. Okay. If Demon Form's bottled, I will absolutely take a Limit Break. I might even upgrade it. Actually, I want this upgraded now. Actually, I'm going to recall. Collector should be no problem. What about Bronze Automaton, though? Will Bronze Automaton be a problem? Okay, there's Arma, and a completely unupgraded hand. That seems pretty perfect. Don't mind if I do. YOLO. Nice. Took my other Limit Break. And my Bloodletting. Hey. Let's go double tap, double Twin Strike. Bloodletting. Double Headbutt here. Actually, no, double Cleave now. Next turn. Maybe should have fed? Doesn't matter. Give me a Reaper. How about a Pocket Watch? Or not a Pocket Watch, a Velvet Choker. Cannot play them more than 6 cards per turn with 2 Bloodlettings. I think this is a no-no. We could transform our strikes into Fens with Pandora's Box, turning them into random other Ironclad cards. That may or may not go all that well. Or we could Calling Bell. Get 1 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare relic, as well as an unremovable curse. The Curse of the Bell. I think this might be a Pandora's Box. Although, transforming our strikes is pretty bad, right? Actually, yeah, it is. Alright, give me the Calling Bell. Energy Relics on vacation, but what about Mummified Hand? Is Mummified Hand a energy relic? I guess not so much with only one power, but we can change that. Four elites, please. Feels right. Max Elites Act 3 is often what I do when you're really strong already. Being able to capitalize on that strength and get more stuff is real nice, like. Oops. Junkie. Second copy of Double Tap. That's a rare we have not mastered on the Clad, and therefore it's getting clicked here. Heck yeah, if we win this run, we'll have 2 Double Taps, and 2 Bloodlettings, and perhaps even more Perfected Strikes. Could actually maybe use a 3rd Bloodletting, unironically. The Abacus gives us block when we shuffle the draw pile. Doesn't actually happen that often, though. Purity's weird with Dead Branch now. I'll take a B-Strike. Heck it. Heck it. Let's upgrade this. How does this deck block the heart? Tori's going to do a lot of the work for us, thankfully. Thank goodness. Yeah. Now where's feed? We have to end the fight with a feed to get max health. There it is. Having a lot of max health is going to help us block the heart too. Second Burning Pact. Draw through the bad stuff, sure. More fights we take, the more feeds we land. That's just science. Hey. Dead Branch, Corruption, Runic Pyramid. Go! Zoom. Definitely feeling some hand clog. Power through plus is a way to get block. I like it. It adds 2 wounds to our hand, which is a bit problematic with the Runic Pyramid, but I can exhaust those. Big damage. Don't have very many good ways to deal with it at all here. Really are reliant on the demon form to scale our effectiveness here. It's pretty spooky, man. Reaper feed next turn. No. Wait, is that enough damage? Looks like it might not be. Bad. Alright, I'll play Strike Feed. Blue Candle lets us get rid of curse cards. There's the Shockwave we wanted. Take Distilled Chaos over Colorless Potion, I guess. Each stack of slow is 10% additional damage. Sometimes it's particularly good, sometimes it's not. Might have gotten worse. It did. Okay, we're gonna need to get some health back, though, or else. This looks good. Barricade will certainly help my cause. Just gotta be careful. And eventually we'll have only attacks in our hand. That's also a bit of a problem. You can stop there. Good. Health restored. Deck is energy hungry enough that a rage could be worth thinking about. Zero cost cards seem like they're pretty good. I'll take one here. Could even lead to Rage Mastery this run. Good cards, though. Good. Thanks for making life easy on me. Nunchaku is going to really help out with some additional energy every now and then. Could take another Burning Pact, a True Grit. Strength Potion seems half decent. Elixir's a bit weird. Let's take Strength Potion over Regen Potion. Although, how many more fights do we have this act? Enough that we're going to get more potions. Okay, I'll leave the Strength Potion on the ground. Drink the Regen Potion. Good talk. Block some curses, probably won't matter, although it could stop Writhing Mass, maybe. Letter Opener will deal damage sometimes. Oops, that was the wrong potion. That's fine. They're both white, right? Same thing. Shoot. Awful. Just awful. I'm getting really badly hand-clogged here. This is not great. Ugh. Yeah, Elixir would be nice here, right? Freaking Elixir, man. There's Bloodletting, good lord. Tough, really tough. Okay, double taps in place. We're gonna double the Reaper, of course. Goodbye. Tell me that's enough. Kyler Durin, thanks for the 31 months of the Prime sub. Heck yeah. It feels like it'll be enough. With the slow. 51. Oh, we have energy. Good, because I needed it. No, not enough. Unless ink bottle. Yes, the power of letter opener. Good job, ink bottle. Charon's Ashes. Whenever a card is exhausted, deal 3 to all. Excellent. Third copy of Double Tap. Probably not. Rampage and Dual Wield. Dual Wield's kind of a thing. But also totally not a thing. We don't have hand space for dual wield. No, we do not. I don't know if our upgrades even matter. Dual wield Reaper not worth it? No, because I dual wield Reaper and then 2 copies of Reaper go to the discard pile. Because my hand is 10 cards. Also, I can't play the Reapers because I have no energy. It's not as good as you want it to be, I don't think. Not here. No feed for us there, but I wanted to leave that fight at full health. Wild Strike is back. Limit Break and Shrug are upgraded. It's WGD, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. I think exclamation point skipped Space of Diamonds. Yes? Yeah. Oof, transient. Ouch. As long as we play Demon Form turn 1, this shouldn't be too bad. This enemy requires constant numeric output, which definitely makes them a bit of a challenge. Actually, let's Curse the Bell here. Perfect. Rage. Bloodletting. Don't feel pain. Get rid of defends. That's a good turn. Yeah, we'll be fine in the later parts of this fight. That is clear to me now. If we could feed here, that'd be amazing, but I really doubt it. It's not even a full block. Awkward. Bottom card headbutt, huh? Good enough. You need to fall, lose strike, or lose defend. This might be the best falling event I've ever seen. Normally you have to choose between difficult cards. Note that I'm not even allowed to lose the demon form. It says locked requires power card. But you cannot have an item selected for the falling event that is in a bottle. So because the bottle is here, the demon form is not a valid target. And it's just not even an option. I'll lose the strike. Good talk. We are in such dire need of additional energy here. At least Time Eater won't be too bad with demon form. Time Eater is all about playing as few cards as possible, and gaining 3 strength per turn will definitely make that easy to do. We'll just have to carefully time our limit breaks. We want this to work. Does Time Eater scale? Only with our cards played. They get 2 strength for every 12 cards we play. So the slower we take the fight, the slower time meter will scale as well. Two cards next turn? Yeah. Very tempting to simply win right now, which we can do with Armaments, Bloodletting, Limit Break, Double Tap, Sword Boomerang, Wild Strike. I think kills outright. But I'd like to Reaper and or Feed here, if possible. Let's start with these two. Okay, here's the Feed. All right, good enough then. Problem is, this is now too much damage. Works for me. Shockwave is worthless here. It's not great. Alright, this is going to be a Bloodletting turn. Arma on Flame Barriers, half decent here. I'd strongly prefer not to play Reaper yet. Corey helping out at least. Okay, this is a little bit better. Armaments can upgrade the double tap and such. Limit Break is still in the draw pile, though. There's another double tap. Okay. Donut. Double tap. For when one double tap just ain't enough. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread. Can be felt throughout the room. We've got 139 max health, a very hand-cloggy deck. We at least have enough money to buy some potions at the shop, perhaps. I think with the double armaments, we're probably better off sleeping rather than trying to upgrade anything here. Get 9 more HP into the final gauntlet here. We've managed this run well so far, but that's not going to cut it in these next couple fights. We're going to have to do well. Liquid Memories seems pretty potent here. There is no corruption, but that's not to say we can't win otherwise. Would I have skipped the branch if I had the choice? I would have seriously considered it. It's a pretty skippable branch. But the way we were given it, I didn't have the chance, so kind of worked out fun. In a fun way. One less strike means less hand clog. Metamorphosis could be kind of useful. It's true. I think Shrug is just too much energy. I'm not taking Combust. Why didn't we have the choice? We got the Dead Branch from the Pleading Vagrant. We paid the Pleading Vagrant 85 gold to get a relic. In the case of a trade from an event like this, you don't get to look at the relic before it's added to your collection. So if you give Ranwid something, or if you pay the Pleading Vagrants, you don't get a chance to refuse the added relic. Could have gone Ancient Pot over Strength Pot. I figured we might actually need the Strength Pot for these two, perhaps. Bloodletting draws right now? Do I want to do that? Not really. Oh, what an awful turn. Not worth upgrading. You're first. Actually, maybe you want to use this? Yeah, I do. Orders, etc. Turn back this way, though. Okay. Are we indeed? And yet, the power. Double tap limit break back. Yes. Speed is irrelevant compared to just having current health. Let's see, next turn we have how much strength? 2244. That'll be plenty, right? Yes, that'll be plenty. Could even limit break this turn, right? Whatever. Full health. And the second limit break, which not only do we need for mastery, but I think we need in order to be able to win this fight. Excellent. Double our strength again. No second demon form, but 2 limit breaks and 2 double taps on this run, along with 2 bloodlettings. That's pretty excellent. All right, Mr. Hart, I've got 139 health. Please don't hurt me. I guess that's our turn one. Don't really want to play this armaments. Although upgrading Clothesline's not bad. We're looking to upgrade what? Double tap? We have one upgraded Limit Break already. Let's play it. Jam Jam, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. Cozy Sub Club. Juggernaut. Okay, multi-hit first is fine. Both Bloodlettings in this hand is excellent news. Truly excellent news. Could always Liquid Memories the armaments, though I'd much prefer not to do that. We have much better options. Now we can use the regen potion. Tori blocks most of this hit. We'll be taking 50 next turn, which is pretty bad. That's 50 with weaken, of course. Is this the turn I Bloodletting? I suppose it must be. We need to make room in hand so I can play other cards. Burning Pact the Sentinel, let's go. Two more attacks. Perfected Strike, Strike. Ah, shoot. Ow. Okay, here we go. This fight is now over. Over for us, that is, because we get to Limit Break, double our strength, Liquid Memories, Limit Break again, and I could even Headbutt that for 80 strength, which I will do, so I can full heal Reaper next turn. Let's go Pummel Headbutt. $90 damage. Plus 90 heal. Seems pretty good. Ow. All the thorns! Get bronze scaled on, nerds. GG. There's Limit Break and Double Tap. Successfully mastered. GG. GG, everybody. 3 more crossed off. If it weren't for Bloodletting, we would not have been able to win this run. We definitely had serious hand clog between the Pyramid and the Dead Branch, but the power of generated energy saves the day. Not too bad. Successfully not blocked. Yes, I remember the 1300 damage run, BE. Highest damage taken in a single fight was 207. Highest in a whole run was 1,363, which I think was more than this run took. Why did I pass up the Heavy Blade? At the time we saw the Heavy Blade, we only had not bottled Demon Form and no Limit Breaks. Once we had Demon Form bottled, that's when Heavy Blade started to get good. Did we see a Heavy Blade after I bottled Demon Form? I don't think so, but maybe we did. Let's see. 87 to Shield and Spear, 155 damage to Corrupt Heart. 50 to each boss. 113 to Giant Head. Ouch. And 58 to the other Giant Head. Also ouch. And yeah, without an upgrade, Heavy Blade really doesn't hit quite hard enough. Triple strength scaling for 2 energy. Honestly, Twin Strike is more efficient than that. For 1 energy, you get 2 strikes. So, I like Twin Strike more than I like unupgraded Heavy Blade. Yeah. Heavy Blade really seems like the premium strength scaling attack, but it's not, in my opinion. It's just too expensive at 2 costs for the damage Heavy Blade deals. 14 plus 3 times your strength. Again, for comparison, if you have 4 points of strength, both unupgraded, Carnage will do 24 damage, and Heavy Blade will do 26 damage. With anything less than 4 points of strength, the Carnage actually does more damage. You really need 5 or more strength for Heavy Blade to feel any decent at all. How do you mitigate bad draws when you have such large decks, says Famburglar. Part of mitigating bad draws is having a large deck of cards. It gives you protection from enemy status cards. You're less likely to draw Wound, Void, Burn, etc. It also lets you have many different cards that can achieve similar effects. So for example, here we had 2 Bloodlettings so that it wasn't as difficult to find 1 or more copies of in our hand early on in the fight. And the other big mitigation is removing basic cards. Even though we had perfected strikes in this deck, we removed all but 1 of our basic strikes, and we even would have been pretty happy with defender moves if we'd gotten any opportunity to do that. So making sure that every card in the deck is actually doing something important is another way to mitigate bad draws. I think we could have lost this heart fight with the bad draw order pretty easily. Yeah, Whirlwind and Sword Boomerang feel better than Heavy Blade, although Boomerang's random targeted nature is a bit annoying sometimes. I've really started disliking Sword Boomerang, especially early on. But it does get the job done. Alright, Twitch chat, we're going to do another run in a minute as the Silent on Ascension 20. Before that happens, I am going to take a quick break, refill the water, stretch the legs. Upon my return, we continue our adventures in the Spire. BRB, everybody. Vicious Koala. I can barely believe you just subbed. Thank you. Alright, back in a few, everybody. Don't go nowhere.